Hello, welcome to the Yarn and Yarns YouTube channel. My name is Angela and all of the places you can find me should be linked in the description box below this video. Welcome to today's video. I'm chatting about my advent calendar catch up again today. This is part 3 of my little mini series detailing the second half of the advent calendars that I was opening daily in December 2020. Today's update is from the swap that I did with my lovely friend Carolien of Colourful Creativity, and many of you will know Carolien, I'm sure. She is a dyer extraordinaire, and I'll link her website below, and she also has a lovely channel here on YouTube too. The last couple of years we have done a advent swap, and yeah, it's just been really fun and joyful both years, although this year for me was a little bit sad because my swap package didn't reach her until the 23rd of December. Post-pandemic, what can you do? Anyway, it was received, and that's the main thing, isn't it? If you've already watched the other 2 videos in this little series, you'll know the format by now. I'm going to share with you a little montage, a mix of chatty segments and just some picture montages of the things that I've received in my calendar from day 13 to day 25 in this case. And then I'll be back at the end for a chat about the projects that I am making as a result of the things that I received in the calendar. Day 13 for Carolien's Advent. I think I'm definitely up to date on the yarn side of her Advent now. I sat and knit some more on my Scrappy V last night. I am 1 fibre bump behind. Oh goodness, ow. Now that was a super surprise. A whole heap of gorgeous embroidery threads. They are so pretty. Ah, okay. So here is like a leather bracelet by the looks of it. And I'm assuming the holes mean that you can embroider your own picture on it. Day 15 for my lovely Advent swap with Carolien. Looking forward to seeing what's in the package today. Ooh, ooh. Ooh. I realise when I kind of open these packages they're just below the screen, so shall I let you see what I'm seeing? Look at that amazing bit of fluff. It has all of the colours. Isn't that beautiful? I have got a Rooibos tea bag, a Lindt chocolate in a lovely sort of coppery orange wrapper, and this amazingness. Check out this pin with Carolien's Colourful Creativity logo on, and it's got a sparkly background. Wow. Day 21. Ooh, ooh, pretty, pretty. Look at that. Slightly reminiscent of the kind of autumnal one that we had earlier in the calendar, but this has got only a little bit of green. That was definitely more sort of yellows and greens. This has got that gorgeous purple and a lovely shot of red. Yay! Oh, these are so soft, so soft. Coconut Nescafe. So that would be another treat for James, as I'm not a coffee drinker. Sounds lovely though. And then there's a Lindt ball in here as well. Or hazelnut, I think that says on the side. I can just about make out with my old lady eyes. Yummy. hope you enjoyed that catch up. You may have spotted that at the beginning of the video I said there were 25 packages in this calendar, but as with the fibre advent calendar, I definitely recorded me opening the 25th package, but somewhere along the line I've deleted that footage from Christmas Day, so hey ho. I'm going to share with you now the amazing fibre that was in the package for day 25, and it is this fabulous collection of Rolags that I have since found out that Carolien made herself on her blending board, which is just it's just so fabulous. She's so clever, and as you can see, these are just yummy scrummy yellows and greens, and there's some sparkle in there too. Absolutely love them. So at some point this year I'm going to be spinning these up, so you'll see those Rolags again soon in my 2021 spinning plans video, which will be coming up soon. What am I saying? I don't know. Hopefully you get the gist. Right. So let's get back on track. Gather your thoughts, we can do this. Okay, so as a result of the fibre and the yarn that I received in the Advent from Carolien, I've embarked on 2 projects. If you watch the 12 cast-ons of Christmas series, you'll know that I have started a pair of socks from the mini skeins that I spun up from the fibre that Carolien sent. I more or less managed to keep up with the fibre side of Carolien's Advent. I think maybe by the end of the 24 days I had perhaps 1 or 2 minis left to ply, and maybe 1 left to spin, but I did spin up all of the minis before I embarked on my cast on project, so they were definitely all spun by the end of 2020. So yes, I have a project in progress, living in this lovely bag that was a gift from my dear friend Jeanette, and I have got various minis in here. Some of them are now balled up, some of them are in skeins, as I start to work on my sock project. So yeah, this was day 9 of my 12 cast-ons, thanks to the handy dandy marker that was a lovely gift from Judith. I can spot that as soon as I open this project bag, and this was the progress that I made on the first day of that cast on. I haven't knit anything on these since. I'm really looking forward to getting back to them because I can't wait to see how these socks grow, and I'm fairly sure that I will have some leftovers, so I'll need to come up with a plan for what I might make with the leftovers once the socks are finished. But I've got to finish the socks first before I think of the next project, haven't I? That's why I end up with so many cast-ons. My brain's always 5 steps ahead of where I'm actually at in reality. So yes, socks started. So I'm really pleased to have spun up those mini skeins and started a project with them straight away. With regards to the yarn side of Carolien's Advent, oh no, wrong project bag. This is the project bag that I need. I started a Scrappy V sweater from the yarn, the mini skeins, and I am two mini skeins, yeah, 2 mini skeins behind. So the last 2 that I received have not been added to my Scrappy V, but that's a-okay. I made pretty decent progress throughout December on what is going to be the most amazing, fun, bright, scrappy project. I'm going to have to make sure that I dig out some sort of bright scraps of yarns. I've got another kind of neon one to put in, but yeah, in order for this to kind of carry through, I'm definitely going to need to find some really nice, fun, bright scraps to add into this project. So if my memory serves me right, I am at the point where I'm just knitting to a certain length before I split for the sleeves. There were a lot of short rows in this project, but I'm past those now, and I think I've got to knit several inches between these 2 points here before I split for the sleeves. I would really like to add these 2 minis in the not too distant future, and part of me is tempted to wind that up and get it done now so I know that it's done. But also I don't want to be distracted from the 2 projects that I've currently got in my rotation. So yeah, I'm in 2 minds about that, because if you watch the Friends Advent swap video that I popped up the other day, I got the granny stripe blanket out, and that's now my project number 2 in my rotation, because I got very sucked into doing that again. So I think I'd like to concentrate on that project for at least another week or so before I put that aside and get distracted by something else. So yeah, I think that's the plan. These mini skeins can wait. I'm in no hurry for this particular project, although it's really fun and I'm going to really enjoy it when I get back to it. I think I'll come back to it when I need a bit of round and round stockinette, sort of no thought knitting. And at the moment I've got my granny stripe blanket on the go, which is really easy, soothing, don't need to think about it. Trebles, and I'm about to pick up the border, the button band and the collar for my Aquamiri cardigan, and that's just a whole swathe of 2x2 rib, I think. So I'm not in need of swapping out either of those projects at the moment for another simple knit. Yes, that was my catch up for the lovely swap that I did with my dear friend Carolien. I hope you enjoyed the video. I've got one more calendar left to catch you up with. That's my Flourish Fibres yarn advent, so I'll be back in the next few days to update you with that one too. So I hope you will think about joining me for that, but until we get to spend time together again, I hope you get to do some of the things that you enjoy. Great big woolly hugs to you all. Bye for now.